Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. We are doing another sparring roll with one of my blue belt teammates who is so tall that we have to back up and get him into frame. I think he's like 6'2", 6'3", and I'm 5'7", on a good day. So I'm trying to make sure he doesn't grab the grips because I know his arms and legs are very lanky, and he's fighting for the inside grip on my right side, and I'm also fighting for the inside grip on his. So right here I'm kind of grabbing the lapels and trying to get a cross collar grip, grab the back of his sleeve, but he's keeping me at bay with those long lanky arms. So I'm fighting on the inside, and right here I'm just going to go ahead and pull into guard because what I want to do is play my guard game and then kind of get the sweep and then come up and start using my passing to get the better of him and not let him set up any type of guard game, because I don't want him to really play a guard. I want to dominate the guard game and the passing game. So right here I'm playing a De La Hiva with a same side collar sleeve with a spider grip with my feet, but again, like I said, his arms are very lanky and he's kind of able to chuck my frames off of him. So right here I'm getting trying to stay in front of him, grabbing the double lapels, and what I really want to do is free my legs that are in kind of like a butterfly position and get into a closed guard position so I can start to attack the closed guard. So right here I'm able to get my right leg out and he starts to try to pass, so I immediately turn my body off to the side to get into a half guard position. And right here I'm able to break the grip that he has on his right hand, that he had with his right hand on my collar, excuse me, and I'm able to kind of free my left leg. And right here I'm just forcing my right leg through and I'm able to get the closed guard. So now I can start kind of working, but then I realize his arms are really long, so when I'm trying to bring his arm to the center line, it's not really budging. He's able to keep me at bay. So right here I'm going to open the closed guard just a little bit, get on my side, and try to really bring that arm across the center line. As you can see, I'm kind of having a little bit of trouble doing that. So what I'm going to do is throw my arms up to the side and bring his arms closer, because I want to be able to kind of take one arm to one side and do it that way. But right here he starts to stand, and that's when I start to go for the attack, but he immediately bases back down to his knees and stays in the closed guard. So right here I'm just locking up the closed guard once again, getting a cross collar grip. I'm trying to force my left hand on the inside and turn to the side and start to get like an arm bar. As you see there, I almost threw it up for an arm bar. Right here I kind of fake hip bump sweep, but he's able to stop that, and then he's going to start putting his arm across my neck, so I'm able to kind of take the arm away from my neck, and I'm kind of negating his ability to grab anything with his left hand. He's trying to grab my sleeve, and I'm not really letting him do that. If he's going to grab a grip, I want to also grab a grip. So right here he's going to stand, and now's my opportunity to play a deep De La Hiva, grab the ankle, and start getting into the X guard position right here. So what I'm going to do is kind of play this De La Hiva, get my leg on the inside, and get into the X guard position right here. So now I can start establishing the sweep. I try to bring my right leg down to his ankle, but he's able to kind of base because again his posture is very tall. So I immediately go to the back, and now I'm going to pull him into the hooks, get him loaded up, and then I'm going to launch him and come up for the sweep. So now I can start getting into my attacking position right here. Even though he's very tall, I'm still able to trap that leg in between my legs, and now I'm going to start going for my passing position. As you can see, his De La Hiva hook is out, and what I'm going to do is take my right hand in between his leg and his arm and start getting into a passing position here. So I'm making sure that I keep that leg in between my legs, because if it comes out, I'm liable to get caught in a triangle because he is so long limbed. And right here I get the over under, and I long step that leg past. I really had to step really high because he's got long legs, and we get into the wall position, but I solidified the side control. I take a look at the clock. I solidified the side control, so we're going to start in the side control position here. So right here we're going to slap bump, and we're going to go again. So now that I'm in the side control, I'm going to start initiating my dominating pressure passing and try to get into a position where I can get the submission. So right here I'm in the side control. I'm making sure that his arm is trapped between my left arm and leg, and I'm kind of stacking his legs against mine. He's able to grab my far arm, but I'm not really worried about that because I've got a lot of pressure on his top half, and I'm not in danger of getting rolled. So what I'm trying to do is get my arm free, and what I want to do is take that leg and kind of get into a mount position, but he's got a high leg guard that he's stopping me from stepping over. So what I'm going to do here, and this is why I always open up those lapels, I'm going to start feeding that lapel to my far arm. I'm thinking about actually taking it over his arm, but he's able to stop that. So I'm just gonna feed it to my far arm and make sure that I've got a lot of pressure on his neck. So right here, I'm starting to feed it as deep as I can. And now I start to get my knee on belly and really put pressure onto him. So I solidify the knee on belly, get my 2 points for that. And I'm going to start going for a Bravo choke. I'm kind of waiting to see how he's going to defend before I take my arm and try to set up the Bravo choke. So right here, he's able to kind of buck me over, but I'm still going to keep very, very heavy pressure on his head. I'm going to grab his far pant leg, and when he tries to come up, I'm going to push that leg forward and get right back into the knee on belly position, kind of aggressively, and keep a very, very low knee on belly with my right leg. So right here, I'm kind of trying to force him to his side, and I'm able to force him to his side, and I'm going to start going for the Kimura. So I'm using my body to stop him from getting back to his back to stop the Kimura. So right here, I've got my Kimura trap, and I throw my leg over, and now I'm going to start working the armbar position. So he tries to turn into me, and I'm really able to keep his arm kind of away from his body and keep my legs locked and stop him from getting coming up into me. So right here, I'm trying to get the armbar submission or work from the armbar submission, but that unfortunately is going to be the end of the roll. The time runs out, and that is it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the roll. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to solidify the armbar position, but that's what I was going for. There really isn't a takeaway. I kind of played a very standard game with a taller opponent. I just waited for my opportunity to get into a sweeping position, and then I was able to work my passing position. I really tried to make sure that his legs weren't getting out of the position when I was on top passing, just because I wanted his leg trapped in between my leg because I didn't want to get set up for triangles. And that's pretty much the only takeaway. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys for supporting the channel and supporting me in my jiu-jitsu endeavors, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.